ain't never getting older.
Yo, what's good, A&M family? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all good? I hope y'all good today. I'm sorry if I sound a little hot and sweaty and out of breath, my nigga. It's hot as shit outside. It's like 100 degrees Satan outside. Not Fahrenheit, my nigga. 100 degrees Satan. A nigga dying in this bitch. But what's good, A&M family, man? How y'all feeling? Hey, shout outs to everybody that's new. What's good, everybody that's new? My name is Ace, and welcome to the A&M family channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, because if you don't, you will regret it. You'll find out why at the end of the video. Now, 2K has dropped some new news on us. I hope y'all seen the 2K TV. If y'all haven't, y'all might want to go check that out. But I'm pretty sure all y'all have by now, or either y'all seen a video of them dropping the new news on the 2K18. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all bits and pieces of the trailer. We're gonna break it up and we're gonna talk about it as they go. And we're gonna I'm gonna find out what you guys think, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about it, cause I think with these new changes, shit gonna get real on 2K18. So let's get straight into it.
Tell us something about 2K18.
Am I allowed to?
Yes.
One of the big things we've done in the last couple of years is developing and expanding on the Archetype System. And in 2K18, the Archetype System will be expanded and deeper than has ever been before.
Alright, so based off what my main man Bowtie just said, I'm thinking one of two things, and then we're gonna talk about it a little bit after I tell you what I think. Number one, I'm thinking they may keep the same archetypes that they have on 2K17 and just add a few more. Or it'll probably be they may combine archetypes to where you may have like lockdown defenders who can shoot the three, or you may have sharpshooters that can dribble like playmakers. So I'm thinking it's gonna be one of the two, which would be dope, man, because it's like with the archetypes that they got now, it seems like you'd be so limited, man. Like if you like a glass cleaner, you can't do no contact dunks, even though you like a big man underneath the rack. Like, you know, you should be able to have a little bit more freedom. And I hate feeling like I'm limited, especially with a playmaker. And I know all y'all saying playmakers can do everything, but nah, we kind of can't though. It's like, you know, I hate being limited. I want to be able to do everything. Like, you know, I want to be able to take over a game, be like, man, fuck my teammates, I need to be able to take over this game. So like with the adding on more archetypes, either combining archetypes or adding more archetypes, so you can like have a more better control of the game, I think that'd be dope, man. So hopefully they do that. Now let's get into the next part.
Share anything about 2K18?
Oh wow, 2K18. Before we get into 2K18, I think one of the biggest challenges we faced this year in 2K17 was just balancing shooting. So we went back, reviewed all the past shooting systems in our games, all the way back to 2K11, took all the good things that we liked about all those different systems, and we put together what I think is the best system to date for 2K18. And we're so excited for you guys to try it out in September.
Alright guys, I ain't gonna lie about this part. This part got me a little scared, because you know on every 2K, it's been different. Like as far as shooting goes, on every one it's been different. So to go all the way back to like 2K11 and then take a bit of shooting out of all of them and try to put it in the 18, I don't know, man, because we all know as far as shooting goes, in my opinion, 2K15 was that shit. When it comes to shooting, 2K15 was the best. So to go, and I ain't really like shooting in 16, don't get me wrong, I can still snipe that shit, but it seemed like it was a hella harder to shoot on 16 than it was on 15. So to take all of them and then to put all of it in the one system, man, I don't know how I feel about that, man. Be prepared, guys, for some shit, man. Be prepared to be broke, man. I don't know. This scares me a little bit, man. I don't know about this one, Mike Wayne. You might have fucked up with this one, but I guess we're gonna see, man. Let's go to the next part.
People are excited, and we might have some details here.
Yeah, we talked to some of the devs and they were hinting about certain things, but I want to get the lowdown from you. And let's start with archetypes, because the devs mentioned that there'll be a strong focus again in next year's game.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that were so special about archetypes, to have these different play styles, was something that in the tournament, you really saw these players playing these different roles, and it really made the game more competitive. Now, balancing the archetypes, that's the bigger challenge, that's the bigger question, and I don't envy the gameplay team for going in there and trying to figure out how to balance these things, but we've heard a lot of community feedback. I think we're in a good spot in terms of where we're heading down the road with archetypes.
And speaking of community feedback, we've heard a lot about shooting. And Mike Wang mentioned a little bit about what's going to be changing with shooting next year.
Yeah. So shooting's something that the community has been talking about all year long. I think ever since the introduction of green releases, a lot of fans have a lot of different kind of feedback about that. I think they've kind of learned to use it as a crutch. Like if I learn my release and I think the bar is filled up, I should make that shot 100% of the time. But we were seeing a lot of really high shooting percentages, high 60s, high 70s, even some of the high 80s and 90s in Pro-Am. I think when we start going forward.
Oh, I had to pause it right there. Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, be prepared to be broke. I'm telling you, boy, nigga. Oh my God, we finna be broke. This man just said that we using an all-white bar as a crutch. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't expect, like, if it's an all-white bar, I don't expect to make it every time. But if I'm wide the hell open from like 2 feet in front of the basket and I got an all-white bar and let's say I'm like a post scorer or some shit like that, my nigga, at least 70% of the time I should be making it. If I'm a sharpshooter and I'm shooting from the corner or anywhere in the three and I got like a 90-something three-pointer and I got a full white bar, I should be at least making it 60% of the time. We ain't saying we gotta make it every time, but my guy, we should be making it more than not. It seemed like if you got a white bar, you are making it almost none of the time. And then he was saying about like the percentages. He was like, man, I'm seeing a lot of high percentages. Like, my nigga, I understand y'all trying to make it real life, but at the same time, my nigga, this is a video game. If I'm wide open, I want to knock that down. Like, don't penalize us for being good shooters, or don't penalize us for practicing our jump shots and learning how to shoot. Like, come on, man. If I'm shooting a wide open jump shot, I want to make that shit. I don't give a damn about real life people and how they shoot. Motherfucker, fuck that shit, nigga. Kevin Durant shooting 50% from the goddamn field. That shit is amazing. I want to be able to at least do that. Don't penalize me for being a good shooter, especially if I put the time in the gym. Like, y'all initially, like, y'all made the practices and all that so we could put the time into the gym so we could be amazing players. Motherfucker, if I put my time in, I want to be a amazing shooter or amazing player. Don't penalize me for that. You feel me? But hey, I'm telling y'all now, you hear it right here now. Prepare on 2K18 to be broke. I can't wait to see this shot, man. This shit finna be crazy. All right, let me let y'all hear the rest of the video.
Into 2K18, I'm really glad that the producers are looking towards what made shooting fun and realistic in previous games, because there has been a lot of, differences game by game on how shooting works. But I'm really excited to see what they come up with in 2K18, because I think we're going to see a lot of improvements there with shooting.
All right, y'all, so that was the end of it. And I basically already addressed what he was saying in there, man. But so to end it all and to put it all into one, be prepared for either new archetypes or a combination of archetypes. I'm thinking, like, I wish you could maybe, like, here's what I wish that you could do. You can pick and choose what archetypes you want to have inside of your archetype. Like, maybe you want to have, like, all right, I want lockdown defender, I want sharpshooting too, and I want dribbling. Like, you can just pick from all the archetypes and choose what you want and kind of create your own archetype, or, like a balanced or something. You could just choose what you want. So I think that'd be dope, but I highly doubt that's what they're going to do. So most likely it'll probably be something like we either get new archetypes on top of the ones we already have, or it'll be a combination of archetypes. But with this shooting, man, I don't know what to expect, man. I really feel like they're gonna fuck this shit up and niggas just gonna be broke. Like, it's gonna be to the point, because it's almost at that point now where, like, if you don't get a green light, it's a miss. Like, I think that's what it's gonna be like in 2K18. Like, if you don't get a green light, my boy, it's gonna be a miss, or they might even take it back to where you can get a green light and miss that shit. If they do that, I'm done. I'm done, son. If I'm shooting green lights and I'm missing, I'm done. I'm not fucking with 2K18, son. That'll be the end of my 2K career. But that's what I think, man. What do you guys think after seeing this? You guys can drop it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hey, I might even do a video on live soon, man, to see, because I've been looking at some videos on live, man. It's looking kind of crazy on there. They might be trying to get their stuff together. Now, graphically, I always thought live was better than 2K as far as graphics goes, but their gameplay was just terrible. Especially, remember when they did the little demo release so we could play it early? That shit was pure garbage, man. They had point guards coming through the lane. It didn't matter if it was 25 people, the coach, the fans, your family, your grandma from back in the day, nigga. It doesn't matter. All them people was in the paint, and you can come with your point guard in the paint, do a crazy ass layup, and make that shit all net. That shit, that's when I knew that shit had to go. Especially big man. If you had a big man, there was no stopping it. So yeah, that live was garbage, but they doing a new live kind of looking good, so I might do a video on that, so stay tuned for that, guys. Again, man, shout outs to all the family, man. Thanks for supporting me, guys. We are growing so much every day, man. I just can't thank you guys enough, man. And shout outs to everybody that's new, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because if you don't, I'll kill you. I will kill you. I'm out.